Ciao, I'm Mario, a Swiss car guy on YouTube, and if you watch my channel, you might know that I am not the most enthusiastic person. In fact, I do a lot of videos about things being wrong with my cars, even though I really like them. And I figured for a change, I do something I'm enthusiastic about, because I bought something for the Lexus, and it's in this box right here. Let me show you. I bought a steering wheel. A used steering wheel, which it's the first time I'm actually looking at it. It's actually, no, it's not in good condition. It's very scuffed. But now you might wonder, why have I bought another steering wheel for this car? I don't really need one, or maybe I do need one, because one of the earliest videos I made about this car was recoloring the leather steering wheel. In fact, I done it twice, I think. And well, yes, it did work, but by now that leather coloring has worn off. It doesn't look very good anymore. I should reapply it, but then again, I don't like the way it feels, because it feels different than leather. It feels more plasticky. It's not sticky, it doesn't stick to the fingers, but it managed to wear out. And so I figured I'd have my steering wheel recovered. And I figured the best way to do that is to remove the steering wheel and have a temporary steering wheel in place. Now you might wonder, but you know, temporary steering wheel, it's kind of a lot to go through just to have it recovered. But this steering wheel has a little ace up its sleeve. It's something I've been looking for about as long as I own the car. It has this little button here, the LKA button, Lane Keep Assist. Because you see, all Lexus LS600h have lane keep assist. But at the time, Lexus was not sure it would work very well, because this was the first car with LED lights, and they figured it wouldn't be enough infrared to reliably recognize the lines of the road. So they basically had the system in the car, but didn't put the button in. So they just left the button out, and in fact, if you just replace the button, you can activate the system. I think it doesn't have even the indicator on the dash to show that it's active, but it will work. You could, of course, also just drill a little hole in the existing button for the cruise control, and then just have like a stick or something poke into and push the contact beneath, because the contact is there. But I figured that's a bit too ghetto, and I always wanted to get the button. And the thing is, you can buy this button, this unit here, but it's like $250 if you buy it from Japan. At the dealer here, it's even more expensive, plus shipping, plus VAT. So I never wanted to spring for that. So I was very happy when on eBay UK I found this steering wheel for 50 British pound. It then took me another 50 francs to have it imported into Switzerland. So all in all, I paid let's say about 120, 130 francs for this entire steering wheel with the little button that I wanted. And yeah, this is basically everything there is. It's missing a cover here. I don't know if it's in the box. No, it's in the box. The little cover here for the cruise control stalk. Because this is where the screws are that hold in the airbag. So what I'm gonna do now is even though this is in bad shape, and I probably should clean it. Maybe I'll clean it after install, I don't know. But when I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna swap this into the car and take my original steering wheel out. So how hard can that be? Not very, because we actually have everything we need. But the first thing we need to do is disconnect the battery, because we're going to work on the airbag, which is a bit dangerous. 10 mil to get the battery connection off. Bloop. I don't know if I've ever undone the battery on this car, actually. Boop, no more light. So battery's off, good. Now that the battery is disconnected, we need to access the two Torx screws or bolts that hold in the airbag. And I think they are underneath here, under this little cover on this side and one on the other side. So I'll try to pry this off. Oop. this came off easily. And now you can see, or maybe you can't see, there is a Torx in here. Very deep, very recessed. Let me remove the cover on the other side, which I think goes from the front. Okay, this is off as well. Let's take it up here. Okay, and let's get some Torx action in there. Let's see, should be a Torx 30. Okay, there's enough space. I don't think the bolts need to come all the way out. They just need to be loose. So I just loose them a bit. Oh, maybe I should have straightened the steering wheel, right? That was not good. I should have straightened the steering wheel, because now I have to put it on exactly the same way. Oh, lovely. Maybe I'll do the bubble level as well. Let's use the bubble level so we then have the same angle, which in this case is about 14 degrees. 14 degrees to the right. That's the way it is. Let's loosen this bolt. Let's take it out completely. Maybe it needs to be taken out completely. I don't know. I think this is as out as it's. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. This needs to come out more. Come on, seat, bolt. This should be enough. Yep, it is enough. I have added some light. So let's take the airbag out now. Connectors, eh? Okay, let's do this connector on top. This other connector on top. There's an airbag connector. Odd, but okay. Oh yeah, there's a little lever down here. Good, this is out. Because now I can turn this around. Not because the cables are short, but I can get a better look. Here are the two airbag connectors. There's an arrow pointing down, so I will just maybe need to come out and then slide down. I don't know. Ah, yeah, they come out. And I don't think they slide down, but they come out. Oh. Okay, this is out. But will it slide? I don't think that it will, but maybe the connector will. Because why is there this sliding action? The symbol for sliding. Yep, this comes out. This comes out. We have the airbag out, which is a bit dirty. Scratched. Did I just scratch this? Okay. Let's put the airbag away, this way down, because if it explodes, then it will not explode this way. I think I just scratched this. Possibly here. Fantastic. Let's see if I can undo it. Yeah. Thought it would be way more tight. Now, before I take the nut completely off, I want to try to shake the steering wheel loose, because this way, if I pull it, I don't hit my face, it will just be stopped by the nut. So. Come on. Oh, yep, good. Yes, I beat my steering wheel, but then again, this is gonna going to get recovered. So this comes out. The airbag connectors, they should stay on top with the clock spring. Oh, there's another connector I forgot. I think this is the heated steering wheel, possibly. Let's get this out as well. Come on. Yeah, when you undo these connectors the first time in 17 years, they don't always want to follow you. Oh, come on. Come on. Pushing it in and out. Oh, good. This came out. I think now I should have disconnected everything that comes out. Yes. This steering wheel out. Wow. It's actually interesting how much more space you have without the steering wheel. It's also much more difficult to drive the car, but okay. Okay, let's get the replacement steering wheel. I need to put it in. Did this turn? I need to put it in exactly the same angle it was before. This is not a heated steering wheel. This connector has nowhere to go. Fantastic. Good thing it's summer, because then I don't need the heated steering wheel, but yeah, this connector doesn't have anywhere to go on the steering wheel. It's missing an entire assembly, which is supposed to be down here. So down here, the connector for the heated steering wheel is not there. Fantastic. Okay. Let's get this clock spring and these things through here. The airbag connectors, right? Yeah, let's get this in here, even though I have nowhere to connect it. Let's go there. And now I have to basically, I think this is the right angle. Let's see if I have these 14 degrees again with the bubble level. Yeah, 14 degrees, close enough. This is the right place. So I'll put the nut back on if I ever find it again. No heated steering wheel. Damn, this is a full leather steering wheel, so lame. But it has a little button here. Okay. So let's tighten it back up. Not with this one, with this ratchet. Tight enough, not too much. Good. Let's reconnect everything. There's the connector that goes here. This is pretty obvious. The connector that goes here, which is pretty obvious. The connector, this remains loose because the steering wheel is not heated. So I hope it won't rattle, because that would drive me insane. In fact, I will sort of jam it a bit back here. Okay, so these are the airbag connectors. This is probably for the airbag. I don't know. This is all in. This should work. Okay. Let's get the airbag. As you can see, it goes here into the airbag, this connector. So I will first connect, I think, the airbag connectors, which are color coded. It's almost impossible to do wrong. And then I will, no, first I'll do this one because it's right there. This way. Yeah, this way. This way. Then I'll do this one. Boop. Boop. And then the airbag should go back in. I said it should go back in. Okay. This has the torque screw on this side, and it has it also on this side. So now I just have to tighten it. Let's do it. I'll start with the off side so you don't see it. Tight enough. Let's do this side. Into boop. Tight. Let's put on the radio controls, which snaps in from the front, I reckon. Unless this one broke. No, all the tabs are still there. This is my original. This is the one from the steering wheel. And I'm putting this on. This is back on. And now let's put the little cover for the cruise control stalk, which plugs in from the front, I reckon. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it must be very exciting to watch this. Well, everything is back together. So I don't have a heated steering wheel right now, and this one's pretty scuffed. I mean, this is a used steering wheel. It's probably from an accident. I hope it wasn't damaged in the accident and nobody was. I need to clean this, but I now want to try if it actually works. So let's go on a little test drive to see if the lane keep assist does work. I know it's dark, but let's see if the car explodes when I turn it on. Well, it would be nice if it actually started. It has not started. I don't like that. It has started now. But it obviously forgot everything. The system is initializing, eh? When you disconnect the battery, everything starts acting up. So let's lock the system. Boop. So this works now. The ABS and everything should work as well. So let's get out of here. Okay, let's turn on the cruise control and let's try lane keep assist. Okay, it doesn't do anything. The thing is, there is no light on the dash to tell you whether it's on or whether it's off. So I don't know if it's on or not. I just don't. I guess I will just get onto the motorway and then try it out. Nope, not working. Not working at all. Long press maybe? No. Long press did something. But I don't like what it's... Yes, it's working. Badly, but oh look, it's working. It's working actually. Not very well, but it's working. It required a long press to activate. But yeah, it's doing it. It's doing its thing. I mean, this is a car from 17 years ago. I don't expect the lane keep assist to be good, but I just wanted to activate it. And yes, it does it. And now it's stopped. Would I ever keep it active? It's doing it. It's doing its thing. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, it's not doing a great job. It's one of those systems that keeps kind of ping-ponging from one side to the other of the lane, so I don't know. Was it worth it? No, but I wanted the button. People must think I'm drunk. Is there an audible warning? I don't know. Apparently very long press does it. Ah! Yeah, he thinks I'm drunk. The car behind me is flashing. Yeah, but it's active now. And look how badly it's working. I mean, it keeps me, but if it wasn't on, I would be in the center lane as well. Yeah, it's one of these features. I have it, I will never activate. Look, I almost got into the ditch and there's nice and straight and there is a nice continuous line. It really wants to go into the center line. I have to actively fight the car. That makes no sense. Maybe it's because my windshield's dirty. Maybe if I clean the windshield, the camera can see better. I don't know, but so far this is not very good. Will it keep the lane? Will it keep the lane? Will it keep? It did. It did keep the lane. And now it's given up. Now it warns me and still sort of drives back. I don't get it. I don't get it. But it is working, and the steering wheel is actually, I think, pointing straight. So at least I got that. The 14 degrees were right. Great. The steering wheel is back in the car, and the lane keep assist works as well as it probably can work. It's not a great system because it's an old system. But anyway, now I have the button for the function and it works. And now I have this steering wheel out that I can get reupholstered. I mean, how expensive can it be? Because it only needs to change this and this is all staying. So I reckon I'll have this done because then I have my heating back. I will swap the button over from the other steering wheel because I think that's just 2 screws, this, and then it will work. So this was just a quick video to show how easy it is to change a steering wheel on a Lexus LS600h or an LS430. Look at this, there's even bits back here. What is this actually? Yes, and to address the condition of the steering wheel, I can show you what it looks like now. Let's see if the camera will focus on this. You can see that here, this is where the material was that I applied. Here it's still there. I think maybe here, and it has kind of worn off again. So now you have basically the old steering wheel. This is material that I have applied to it. This is still there. Here it's worn off, and underneath you can see where the original steering wheel was worn off. And here is still a bit of original steering wheel. So it looks very shabby. And here, this is even more visible if you can see. Here is where it's still covered in that stuff I put on, and here it's gone. So I think having some nice new leather put on will make this infinitely better. And I have to find a good upholstery guy because I want the same kind of leather. I've seen other reupholstered steering wheels that just feel wrong because the leather on Lexus steering wheels is kind of a very, very fine grain leather. It's not very coarse, and if you put the wrong leather on, it's gonna feel bad. So I received a recommendation for a good upholstery guy here in the region, the best apparently, and I have to bring the steering wheel to him and see how long it's gonna take him, because I would like to have my original steering wheel back in the car, because even though it's a bit, tatty, it's still better than that cheap temporary steering wheel I put in. But then again, I can drive the car. I don't have a heated steering wheel, which I don't like, but I have enough time for the guy to do this well. So that's it for this video. More videos are going to come soon because the Lexus needs a service, so I need to do that, and plus other things, and an update on the house. So if you are interested in that, follow me on Instagram at SwissCarGuy, where I occasionally post short videos apparently, and pictures, and follow me on this channel, subscribe I guess. Comment down below, what do you think of my job, my steering wheel removal? Have you ever done it? Are you scared to work on airbags? I'm not even sure I'm allowed to do the airbag removal, but then again, we're not children here. I disconnected the battery. What can go wrong? Plus, it's not the first time I'm doing this, so not on this car. And anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.